This talk could not come at a greater time. You might have heard of this Occupy Wall Street movement.
Yes.
The people out there are a little upset with the abuses of economic power in the halls of corporate America. So can you tell us briefly what forms does this very unusual point of view take at Harvard Business School? In other words, is there a sheet of paper they sign as they enter? Is there a class? What makes us think that this idea might percolate through to the students?
So as I said, we started to teach a whole class in our first year curriculum, which is called Leadership and Corporate Accountability, in which we're trying to ask our students to deeply inhabit the responsibilities that they need to have as leaders, to recognize that what society expects of them is that they have to create value before they claim value. Because it's worth remembering that the same week that Occupy Wall Street occurred, we had this collective admiration for Steve Jobs, another business leader. In fact, the admiration that Steve Jobs had was so extraordinary. I mean, it's hard to remember, other than probably Princess Diana, when there was a public leader that enjoyed that much public support. So it shows that it's not that people are against business leadership, qua business leadership. What they expect is that business leaders create value. And if business leaders create value, they're quite happy for these people to be rich too. I mean, Steve Jobs was not a poor man. But when you create value, then you can claim value. And I think that leaders who don't get that equation right are the ones that society worries about, and which in some ways are the people who Occupy Wall Street are complaining about. But we need to be very careful as a business school that educates many of these leaders, that we teach them that from the very first day and cultivate this kind of moral humility that I was talking about.
Do we have any indication that this is just a Harvard Business School movement, or could we hope that at business schools across the country this is an idea that's catching on?
So now our role at Harvard Business School has always to be a leader in business education. So that was a setup, I'm sorry. But, but thankfully, the way we believe that this goes forward is that if we do it and we know how to do it well, then last year we distributed 10 million cases. So people follow what we do all over the world, and if we get this right, I'm quite sure that we will allow other business schools to embrace this idea as well.
Well, speaking for America, I'm glad that you are the leader of the leaders. Thank you.
Thank you.
Nitin Nohria.